The Singing Springing Lark. There was once on a time a man who had to take a long journey. Before he set out, he asked his 3 daughters what he should bring back for them. The eldest wanted pearls, the second diamonds, but the third said,
"Dear father, I should like a singing, springing lark."
The father said,
"Yes, if I can get it, you shall have it."
Kissing all 3, he went forth. When the time came for him to return home, he had bought pearls and diamonds for the 2 eldest, but he had sought everywhere in vain for the singing, springing lark for the youngest. He was very anxious about it, and, as he went on his way through a wood, he saw a splendid castle, and near it stood a tree, and at the top of the tree he saw a singing, springing lark. A gardener was standing beneath the tree, and the father asked him if he could have the lark.
"Yes,"
said the gardener,
"if you will promise to give me whatsoever meets you first on your return home."
The man thought,
"What can that be but my dog or my cat?"
He promised him what he desired, and the gardener gave him the cage with the lark in it. He set out cheerfully for home, but the first person who met him was no other than his youngest and best beloved daughter, who, seeing him, ran to meet him, kissed him, and rejoiced greatly. But when she heard what the bargain was which her father had made with the gardener, she was sorrowful, and said,
"Dear father, whatever you have promised, you must do, for my sake. I will gladly go and live there with the gardener."
She packed up her clothes, and went to the splendid castle. It was full of magnificent rooms, and she was very friendly received. After she had been there a little while, she saw a stranger passing.
"Good day, good day,"
cried he.
"You are welcome in my castle."
She then spoke to him, but he made no reply. She asked,
"What are you doing here?"
and he walked away. Next day, he came and spoke to her again, and said,
"You are very beautiful. Will you marry me?"
"No,"
said she.
"I cannot. I have lost my parents, and I am not free."
Nevertheless, he did not cease to court her. After a while, she said,
"Yes,"
for she had seen that he was rich, and she thought to herself,
"I shall be well provided for here."
So he married her. They lived in a splendid castle, full of magnificent rooms. He was kind to her, and she had everything that her heart could wish. But she had one sorrow: she could not see him, but only hear his voice. She asked,
"Why can I not see you? Where are you?"
"I am here,"
said he.
"If you will let me come to you at night, I will stay with you all night long, but in the daytime, I must leave you and live alone."
"Yes,"
said she.
"I consent to that."
So they lived together for a long time. But at length, one day, her husband said to her,
"You may have guests, and entertain them. You may invite your father and mother to come and see you, but be careful that you do not let them ask why I am not with you in the daytime, for I will not answer such questions, and they will make you unhappy."
She invited her father and mother, and they came and rejoiced greatly that she was so well off. They asked her,
"What is the meaning of this? Why do you never see your husband in the daytime?"
She answered,
"He only comes to me at night. He told me that I must not ask him any questions, and that he will not answer any."
They replied,
"You must not consent to that. You must see him in the daytime."
She said,
"No, I will not."
They asked,
What is his name?
He will not tell me.
Then they asked,
What is he like?
I cannot tell you that either.
They stayed there a long time, and made her more and more uneasy. She was very anxious about it, and thought to herself,
Why can I not see him in the daytime? I will try and find out.
One night, when he was sleeping, she got up, took a light, and looked at him. He was very beautiful and handsome. She was so pleased with him that she kissed him, and he awoke. He said,
What have you done? Now I must leave you.
She wept and cried,
No, do not leave me.
but he went away, and she never saw him again. This marks the end of the enchanting tale of the Singing, Springing Lark.